Libra, it's Michelle from The Guided Intuitive. How are you? So what I'm going to do is do some bi-weeklies for the month of December, and we're going to see how it goes for us, okay? And this will be, as it relates to love, it'll be you and the other person. And then I'm going to pull some cards on both sides rather quickly. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull a communication card on what you would like to say to the other person and what the other person would like to say to you, okay? So without further ado, now this will be for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. And if you're not sure what that is, plug in the data in my description box below. There's a link that you can click. Then you can plug in your data and it'll actually push out your astrological chart, and then you'll know what those other signs are. I do have all my monthlies out, so you can take a look at that. And I look forward to seeing what's in store for you. So this will be December 1st through the 15th, 2018. And I thought it would be just a real fun thing to do, and just to thank all my subscribers. So we'll see how this goes, okay? So first of all, what we get here. Okay, so we've got a decision, Libra. It looks like that you were in the midst and kind of tied up in terms of making a decision at this point. So it probably, because it's a sword, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? So it could be you that are stuck in this situation, or a fellow sign around you that's stuck in this situation in terms of the love interest. But I think it's mostly you that you're kind of clouded, and you're not sure of a decision at this particular moment, okay? So it's you're kind of tied up in terms of what that looks like. Now there has been, what's interesting, there has been someone that has been coming through with an offer of love, okay? So you do get the Knight of Wands, and this particular person is coming in rather quickly, and what they talk about, that's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So it could be someone that is actually coming in, could be their sun, moon, or rising, or whatever, or that could be your sun, moon, or rising, and then you're actually delivering a message to someone. Maybe in the past you were kind of confused in terms of making a decision, and then you actually shared some information to another, or another person shared some information with you. But that's what I'm seeing here in terms of relating to your love life. You've been really focused on working really hard in your relationships, okay? And you've been putting in a lot of work and also a lot of the effort in that. And that you get the Eight of Pentacles, and it could be, it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that you might be dealing with as well. But I think the biggest thing is that you've been putting a lot of work in that, and there is a prospect, Libra, of actual marriage. So we got the Hierophant card. It also could be, really seeking a guidance, seeking that eternal guidance from someone that of the higher realm, someone that you respect, and someone that is of maybe perhaps more of spiritual nature, that is giving you some guidance through this process, okay? Whether that's me, another person, who knows who that is, but that's what this is saying. Or you could also be sharing some of that with that other person. But it looks like you're just at a crossroads right now, based upon this particular person that's coming in. It could be, like I said, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone that's carrying that energy. But you've been really working really hard, and you've actually been going within, in terms of the process. And you're really seeing some fruits of your labor, but you're looking forward to seeing, okay, it's kind of like as if you're starting all over, and you're looking where you're at and how I want to move forward, right? So let's take a look at what the other person is coming through and where they're at right now. They kind of feel out in the cold, okay? They feel out in the cold perhaps by you a little bit. It's the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you've gone through some sort of breakup at this particular time. Again, carrying on the Capricorn energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And they're kind of lost. Maybe they're going through some sort of change in their life, or going through some sort of some sort of change, and that's what's keeping them from coming in, because this is what's in reverse. So what I get is the Knight of Swords, and instead of actually moving forward and charging forward as they typically would used to, moving forward with you, they're a little bit holding on about that. They're actually not moving forward a little bit. They're actually holding back maybe some swift communication in terms of moving forward, because they feel a little bit tied up, okay, in terms of their emotions and what it is that they're going through, and perhaps that they feel tied to a particular previous relationship and the emotions with that, and they haven't quite cleared that out. Or perhaps they are, they're actually getting their bearings straight a little bit and trying to understand, feel held back for some, reason or another. And it could be based upon, maybe some sort of communication that came from you. It could be something like that. But the swords are really, they really talk about Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So if you are dealing with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this might be the very case. But really, it's just looking at things from a different perspective is what they need to do. And what I'm also finding too is that that they are, you know, it's something that they're actually looking at long term. They're looking at long term as well, and they've seen some success. So I think they're stepping back and taking a look at how they really feel, how they might need to change some mindsets and preconceived ideas about the relationship. And they're looking long term as well, okay? But it did create some sort of a tower moment, so something did come to an end for them. So on their side, maybe a new way of being for them. Maybe there was a new way of being that is no longer there anymore, and they've wiped that out. And then they also have actually moved on into, you know, they're going through a new cycle. So they could have ended one relationship, and they're still in the process of kind of going through that a little bit. Or something did actually come to end with both of you. But it's quite interesting, but that's what I'm seeing. And maybe, you know, and it's just about starting all over, you know, it's really starting all over. And I think that they do want to make an offer of some sort, some way, shape, or form. But right now they're kind of mulling through some of the things that have gone through in their past situations or past love life. So that's what I'm getting there, okay? Now, here's the thing that I want to share with you is what is it that you want to say to them at this particular time? So what is it that you want to say to that other person, whether it's a partner, significant other, or a person of interest, okay? And let's pull out and see what that card is. Okay, so the card I get here is that it's about, this is what you want to say to them, and that is, we need a new perspective, okay? Let's take a break and each get clear about what really matters and do that first, okay? And that makes total sense, right? Because it looks like you're both looking long term, but there had been some sort of ending. So that could have been that particular break, but that's what you want to say to them. Now, what does this other person want to say to you? Okay, let's see what that is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what they want to say to you is, it would mean a lot to me if you could just repeat back to me what you think I'm trying to get across. Okay, and this is beautiful because this is actually saying that you know, to rather than have some sort of substandard listening, to get down to the nitty gritty and really know what it was that you were saying, okay, to them. So again, what they would like to say to you is that it would mean a lot to me if you could just repeat back to me what you think I'm trying to get across, okay? And that's just a big, good communication skills to make sure you understand each other a little bit better. So I hope this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, Libra, and I look forward to seeing you the second half of December. Until then, namaste.